Welcome, in this short video on understanding Agile, Scrum Software Development. We will be learning Agile, Scrum Software Development in 7 minutes. This is your favorite trainer Vijay Shukla who will be with you all through. So let us start right away. Agile software development projects are completed in multiple iterations or development/delivery cycles. Every such iteration is called as a sprint. Every project can be delivered in multiple sprints. Here in this picture 3 sprints are shown as an illustration. Scrum framework is a popular variation of Agile. So here we focus on Scrum software development. An Agile project following Scrum framework will be delivered by a Scrum team. A Scrum team has got 3 specified roles: a Scrum Master, a Product Owner and multiple development team members. Since the Scrum team delivers working software to the client multiple times, Agile projects are transparent, that is, progress of the project is visible to all stakeholders. They allow for inspection of the project progress utilizing formal meetings or Scrum event or ceremonies. As the client shares the feedback with the Scrum team adapts to the feedback it has received. The 3 tenets of Scrum are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Let us now understand Scrum software development utilizing an example project which involves development of employee records, attendance, leave, and payroll. Let us hypothetically assume that the Scrum team will be able to complete this project in 3 delivery cycles or 3 iterations. On a Scrum project, a development or a delivery cycle is called as a sprint. A sprint usually lasts 2 to 4 weeks. After every sprint, software which is equipped with additional features is delivered to the client. In every sprint, the Scrum team develops what are known as user stories. User stories are a way to document requirements on an Agile project. We will take up sample user stories and their acceptance criteria in a short while. Let us assume that after completion of Sprint 1 we deliver the employee records and attendance functionality to the client. The client can now start to utilize the software. As the client utilizes the software, they can share the feedback with the Scrum team. The client can also point out defects, bugs in the software. In every subsequent sprint, the development team members equip the software with additional features. They remove the identified software bugs or software defects. Say in case of our example, employee record, attendance, leave and payroll system, in the second sprint the Scrum team accomplishes to complete the employee leave management functionality. Now after Sprint 2, client can utilize employee records, attendance and leave functionality. Say after 3 sprints this project is complete and the Scrum team delivers the payroll functionality as well. Here I must tell you that on an actual project, number of sprints required to complete the project and quantum of functionality or number of user stories developed in each sprint may vary. To achieve transparency, inspection and adaptation, which are 3 tenets or Scrum, 4 sprint events or 4 sprint ceremonies are planned during the sprint. These events in order are sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Sprint planning happens at the start of each sprint. Development team members decide work to be taken up in the upcoming sprint. Daily Scrum happens every day during sprint. Team members reports progress, plan for the day and obstacles to each other. Sprint review, development team demonstrates the software to the client. Client reviews the working software at the end of the sprint. Sprint retrospective, a retrospective is an internal Scrum team meeting to reflect and improve. In fact, sprint is also considered as an event on a Scrum project. So in all there are 5 Scrum events. Let us now learn how user stories are written. The requirements on an Agile project are documented in form of user stories. User stories are written from the point of view of the end user of the software. End users of the software can be grouped into user roles. These user roles can accomplish several common goals in the software. End users accomplish these goals to achieve benefits. A user story has 3 key components: a role, a goal and a benefit. The format is: as a user role I would like to accomplish a particular goal so that such and such benefit accrues to me. Example 1, as an employee, I want to be able to clock in and out of work using my company's timekeeping system so that my attendance can be accurately tracked. Example 2, as an employee, I want to be able to view my past attendance records and any approved time off requests, so that I can keep track of my attendance and time off. Example 3, as a HR person, I want to be able to run reports on attendance and time off for the entire company. so that I can analyze trends and identify areas for improvement. As we have learned how to write a user story, here is some exercise for you which you can complete after viewing this video. You can prepare user stories for employee records, leave and payroll related areas. Let us now learn how to write acceptance criteria for user stories. Acceptance criteria is utilized by the testers and the clients to check whether the end users will be able to accomplish user story related goals with clarity and ease. Product owner prepares user stories and its acceptance criteria so that the functionality can be developed in the given sprint. Here we take up an example of an acceptance criteria for a user story, which is, as a manager, I want to be able to track the attendance and time off records. A few points on the acceptance criteria can be 1. The manager should have the ability to view a list of all team members and their respective attendance and time off records. The manager should be able to filter the attendance and time off records by team member, date range, and/or type of absence, e.g., vacation, sick leave, etc. The manager should be able to view attendance and time off records in real time. Time for revision. Let us now summarize and revise whatever we have learned so far. Let us do a quick revision now. Agile, Scrum software development is iterative, adaptive and incremental. It promises early return on investment. The 3 tenets of Scrum are transparency, inspection, and adaptation. 3 Scrum roles are Scrum Master, Product Owner and Development Team Members. 3 points of discussion on daily Scrum are: what I did since yesterday, what I will do today, and mentioning obstacles if any. 3 Scrum artifacts are Product Backlog, Sprint Backlog, and Increment. There are 5 events in Scrum: Sprint Planning, Daily Scrum, Sprint Review, and Sprint Retrospective. Sprint is also considered as an event. Hope you have liked this video and you will benefit from it. Do share your feedback. Thank you for watching Agile and Scrum Software Development. Contact us for Business Analyst, Scrum, Product Owner and Product Manager related career roles. The script for this video and presentation for the same has been prepared by Vijay Shukla, your favorite business analysis and Scrum trainer.